Hey, everybody. How you doing? John here, and today we have a battle platform to build. Woohoo. But first, I wanted to show you something. Can you guys see the TV right here? I just found this, and this is freaking awesome. If you have your app service here, and you go to Tubi, the what's glaring off the screen? I don't see what. I don't have a light on up there. I don't know what's doing. But the Tubi app, Tubi, there you go. You saw that blink there. Is this even going to work? It looks like it's glaring a whole lot. I don't know. But on the Tubi app, I just found. Oh, where did it go? Here it is. The Karate Kid original cartoon from 1989. I was dying here. Sometimes there is an ad at the beginning of these, so it's kind of sucky that happens. But it's not always the ads on Tubi are not always there. So terribly sorry about this. You get one every 4 or 5 episodes or something. It's not a horrible situation, but it does suck when it does show up. But we can play the intro here. There we go. Karate Kid. I don't know why he does a flip before he fights that guy, but whatever. Yeah, and somehow Danielson and everybody knows how to fly planes, fly helicopters, drive every vehicle on the planet. So this is a great television show if you have a chance to see it. That was just not good. I mean, you guys could barely even see that. Wonder if I actually need to invite my second camera. I didn't even think about this. Where's my I send myself a link in the to my favorite Star Wars figures Twitter, and that's how I get my phone in. So there's really nobody in the chat. This was kind of an experiment. I was just wondering, if a stream this early in the morning. For me, it's like 6:30 in the morning. Would actually get anybody. But I'm going up to see my brother in a little bit, and I think my dad is joining. So I got to wait for him to wake up, and we're gonna get ready and go. I can't really. I guess I can't really see him till noon, so I don't have to leave as early as I thought I was gonna leave. Yeah, this camera works better. So let's do this. I am going to
add battle cam to the stream.
And turn off that microphone because you don't need that mic on because you've got my mic. And then I want to make that big. Which one big? All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that again for you because you guys want to see that intro. I know it.
Your son survived the deadly dance of fire.
Here's the intro. So yeah, this is the 1989 Karate Kid intro for the cartoon. And look at that jump. Like, who could ever... No one could do that. And it's on the Tubi app. If you have Tubi, it's on that app. This one here, Tubi. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I ran across that just last night and was blown away by that. I was like, oh my gosh, the Karate Kid is actually on here now. So Tubi has a million really cool 80s and 90s cartoons that I really... And it's free. It's a free app. You just download it to your Roku device or the television if you have apps on your television. And yeah, it's really... Personally, I love Tubi. I think it's a great app, and I'm always blown away by what I find on there. Let me see here. This isn't working for me here. Let's see. How is that? Is that going to work for us? Yeah. So I'm a little bit shadowed in the dark here because I put another light on to give some light to the thing. But, Dave's Dimensions on. Hey, I'm getting ready for my niece's robotics competition. and saw you were on. Looks awesome. I remember those from when I was a kid. So I am. The main purpose of this is I'm going to build this battle platform here. I've got 2 bags of parts to go through. Make sure everything's there that should be there, and there is 1 or 2 items missing, he said. So that's the goal, is figure out what's missing. And this was supposedly very, very white. That's what's kept me from buying a lot of these off eBay or anything else, is that the platform itself can turn very, very yellow, very brownish yellow. And I really didn't want one that was yellow. So I haven't been buying these because every time I see one, I feel like they're too dirty, too yellow, too gross looking. And he said this one was really white and really nice. So, and it is. It does look pretty good. I mean, there's a couple of stains here and there, but a lot of it's under the areas that you're going to cover up anyways. And some of it looks like it just rubs right off. It might be dust. So it does look like it's pretty much as advertised, which is good. I never know. Do you put these bars facing this direction, or do you put them like that? I never quite knew how you did this. And the other thing is, I never extended these when I was a kid, but you can. I never quite knew how to extend them either without taking them apart. Like this button should work, but it doesn't really do anything. I think that's the latch, so you're supposed to somehow pry it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to extend them anyways. So it looks like we got all 4 legs. I got a chair here, a weapons rack, a spotlight thing. Oh, a couple of guns. We got some guns here. Put those there for the weapons rack. Yeah, so there's supposed to be 5 guns. So it's missing 2 guns. Well, so far. 4 missiles. We got a couple of, looks like engine compartment things or something. And what else do we have here? That's it. All right. Oh, yeah. See, like this is very white on the bottom. Yeah, it's not bad at all compared to some that I see. I often see this. I'm not kidding. It'll be totally black, like brown and yellow, like all over. These will be really bad sometimes. And a lot of this, like I said, I'm wiping this away right now, and it's turning white underneath from just dust being on it. So if I give this a good cleaning, it's probably going to come out very, very white, almost close to the bottom, which is really nice. And yeah, it is original 1985 Hasbro Bradley Inc., Pawtucket, Rhode Island. So very cool that it's it's turning out to be every bit of what he said. I think the sticker's in the wrong spot. I don't think it goes here and wraps around like that, but it might need a sticker sheet. I don't see all the stickers that I remember as a kid. I remember this one, but I think it might need a sticker sheet to replace a few stickers. We'll see how that goes. Salacious is here. Hello. Hello. I'm going to jump over and watch Monkey Lizard Plays later this morning if you're playing a game. So, John, so glad you're on. Great Saturday day viewing my hashtag underpants. Thanks for your package finally. Yes, I'm glad it arrived. Opened it. You're awesome. Oh yeah, fabulous. Good to see you, and good to see you last night on Three Men and a Monkey Lizard. That was awesome. Sorry I left a little early. I was getting tired. I thought I was going to leave first thing in the morning to go see my brother, but it turns out I can't even visit him till lunchtime anyway, so we're going to wait. I'm going to probably ride up with my dad then. We're both going to go. Because we might end up pulling him out early because he's not doing too well mentally, and they said he's ready to walk on his own, like to use a walker on his own, and he's able to traverse the house, and they got stuff sort of going on there. So they don't know how to deal with his dialysis at this clinic, and we want to get him going to his regular dialysis place, and we think that'll be better for him. So we might end up pulling him out today. I don't know. We'll talk to him and see what it is. I'm sure there's a way to restore them. A buddy of mine restored an original Kenner. Ecto looks brand new. Yeah, you can. There's different uses of peroxide and stuff, hydrogen peroxide and things that you can let them sit in with a UV light, and they will come back to life. Oh, you got one now also. Yes, Kirk, I did. I'm ready to put this thing together. Completed mine and just got repro stickers. Yeah, I found this sticker place. Oh, what was it called? Something like Wet Sticks or Sticks or something. I don't remember, but they do a really good job of making them. Hello, Mike. 11 p.m. Wow. In Australia, it's late at night, but at least Mike got to pop on. I'm glad to see you, Mike. Orlando's 4:50 a.m. he's earlier than me. It's 6:50 a.m. for me here. So Rattler Pros has them. All right, I'll check out Rattler Pros. Yeah, I'll compare the couple and just see which ones I like better and who I can get some stickers off of. Because I'm going to need them for the Conquest. I have a G.I. Joe Conquest X30 in the mail. It should be here any day now. And I am so excited for that. Because I had the Conquest X30 when I was a kid and loved that plane. And again, every time I see that plane for sale, the coloring of the body and the way the stickers are on, it's just dirty as hell. It looks terrible. And I remember when I left New York and put it in a box to go to Seattle, it was absolutely mint. It was just like you took it brand new out of the box still. And I know it would be that condition today because I would have kept it in a nice place and everything. So when I want to get these expensive items, I want to get them in as close to out of the box condition as they can be. I don't want a trashy looking one. And there's a couple of G.I. Joe items that it's very difficult to find a really nice one. They always are totally like discolored and crazy looking. Do you guys put this towards the front of the thing? Like, should I go like that? Like, I never know how these go on. Or does it go this? Like, in my opinion, it should have had this X on both sides. Like, that should have been on two different sides. Because I don't understand. It's not like you can pull these and make them extend anyways. So this little button thing doesn't do anything. So I don't understand why it's only on one side. Like, if it's going towards the back, you can't see. I'm going to put it this way. I don't know. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to arbitrarily pick it and go that way with it. Now, the other three, I think, are all the same size, right? So it doesn't matter which one they go in. And then this one. Very cool. Yeah, so now it's a level platform to work with. Although it doesn't look 100% level. This side looks lower than that side. It does. It looks lower over here than this side. Okay, it looks like I need to do that. Is it a little slightly... No, it doesn't look warped. It's got to be how I've got them put in. Maybe they are slightly different lengths. Hold on. Let's just move them around and see how this looks once we move it around. No, that didn't do anything. So I think they're all... It's just the way it goes. I mean, all 4 feet are touching the ground. It doesn't matter that much. You guys probably can't even see what I'm looking at because it's so slight. It's such a slight angle. Oh, something else I got. So check this out. I got a Remco O-ring figure. I saw him and I was like, what the crap is this? And I don't remember ever seeing these when I was a kid, but I looked them up and it's like a U.S. military battle corps or whatever. This is like astronaut John or something. His name was actually John, so it was funny. And I don't remember Astro something or aeronaut or aeronaut or something. I don't know what they had some name for him. But he should have a little accessory like a breathing pack that sticks in this hole, and then I think something attaches with a hose and goes in his hand for his accessory. But I thought I might look up more of these Remco guys because he was like $5. It was so cheap. And I thought he was kind of neat looking. And he also works with standard G.I. Joe stands. So I thought that was cool. But I might check out a few more of these Remco generic guys just to do it. All right, now we have to put this on. Cool. And let's see. Well, we can put this thing in. Goes there. And we have the guns to go on it. Oh, let's put the guns on first, maybe. So these guns can go in their weapons platform. I don't know which gun is supposed to go where, but we're just going to put them on in some arbitrary fashion. I don't think that's supposed to go that way. We'll do it that way. I don't know. Whatever. So we got the weapons. We need 2 more weapons to go on that. They look to be the same molds as existing weapons in G.I. Joe. It's just, I got to find them in that color, I guess. Let's see. We have a little ladder. I think this little ladder goes here, if I remember right. I'm doing this from memory as a kid. I remember putting this together so many times. The chair goes in this little hole. It's where there'll be a control unit. And then I think this goes in the control unit somewhere. Oh, there's a peg here. This was the antenna. Yeah, there was an antenna. So that is I'm going to have to pop that out. Oh, there it goes. It can pop right out. And find an antenna. So need number 1 is an antenna for here. Need number 2 is 2 guns for the accessory rack there. So let's hope that's all that's missing, because he said it was nearly complete. He was very close to being complete. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, Dave's Dimension. Appreciate that. John is live, and I had to pop in and watch this build. Picking up a Conquest tomorrow at my local shop. It's complete with pilot for $100. Not sure if that's a good price. That is a good price. The one that I just picked up, I want to say was around that. It was like 90 or so, but after shipping and everything, it was closer to 110 and stuff. So, but the one that I picked up has a very destroyed box. It's like, sorry, It's completely destroyed. And the Conquest has no stickers on it. And they lost all the inserts. So it's like a Conquest without stickers in a destroyed box, and everything else was lost. So it's kind of like you get stickers in a Pilot, and I get a box. So it's like we're trading out. So it was around the same price after you do shipping and everything. So yeah, I think that's the average rate. So you did pretty good there. Sounds wicked, Kirk. A lot of the planes are $100 to $150. Like the Rattler, you could easily spend $150 on the Rattler. I have the X facing out. Yeah, see, I don't know which way it goes. Yeah. They adjust if you open it and you want to raise it. Yeah. But I'm afraid to, because I think those things will break. Yeah, like Kirk's saying, be careful when you open the stands. The red clips break easy. The red clips break easy. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. So I'm just going to leave it. You can't tell from the way the camera is. It's barely lower. It's like a half a millimeter. So it's not even like something to worry about. Like, I don't think anyone's ever going to notice. It's just me being a little, wait a minute. Like, it's that side of the earth is just high. Yeah, okay. Hello from the rising sun. Hello in Japan. Good morning. Well, morning for us. It's evening for you, right? G-Force! Good to see you. I think we already said hello to Rolando, but hello again, Rolando. Fabulous. Thinking a tunnel, yeah. I went small guns to bigger ones. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. You just randomly put them up there. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to go see Tunnel later today. I will pass along everyone's regards. Hopefully we'll be getting him out of there soon and he can go back to a normal routine. Because they did take him, his physical therapist took him around they actually went to the house and showed him how to get around the house with the walker and the assisted things. They're putting in bars. They're installing bars today in his bathroom so he can get up and down off the toilet and in and out of the bathtub and shower and everything. So he won't fall, because he basically is not supposed to use the leg that broke for 12 weeks. Well, now it'll be another 10 weeks, because I guess it's been close to 2 weeks since this happened. So it'll be another 10 weeks or so before he can really use that leg as something to walk on. So he's got to get around the house for the next 10 weeks without using a leg, And a wheelchair doesn't fit down their hallway because of the way the house was built back in like the 60s or 70s. It's very narrow in this one long hallway. So a wheelchair is almost useless in the way that house is designed. Lobot, how you doing? Good to see you. You need the big guns, and there's a satellite. Yeah, I've got another bag of parts here we're going to get to in just a second here. Hey, you fab. Oh, you got a box, though. That's sweet. Yeah. Do you have a Skyhawk? No, I need to get a Skyhawk. I had a Skyhawk as a kid, and it's gone now. So, yeah, I got to get a Skyhawk. That might be next. Yes, while he's in the hospital, that's what he has. The nurse comes in and does sponge baths and stuff and helps him out. So, yes. Tez! Good to see you, Tez. Wish your brother the best. Yes. All right, let's get to the other bag here. So the second bag I'm opening up, and I have, this is the gun that Kirk was talking about with the little radar dish on the back. And that's going to go in a platform that goes over there. Looks like it's got a little bit of stress marks, or I don't know. Still moves pretty good. All right, and there should be a missile launcher. Okay, we got a ladder here. This ladder goes in this little hole. And then Okay, we got another red ladder which goes on this side in those pegs, and then these things go in the back here. It doesn't matter which way they go, right? They're exactly the same. Either direction, I think. I think they are. And then that's gonna then this goes on right there. And the ladder clips in there. Yup. Cool. Nice. And then we got, all right, here's the platform. Oh, and that's what these are for. So these go, I guess that doesn't go on that one. This one must go on that one? Yep, okay. And then these go, no, it's got to go. More like that, right? And then this goes. There we go. Look at that. Cool. You guys can't see it all now. Let me raise you up. Oh, look at that beautiful thing. All right, what else we got in here? We have a windshield thing, that's going to go over the dealie there. We have a winch with a cable here, and this, if I remember right, this lets it out. Yeah, sure it does. It does. If something heavy were on there, it would actually be winching out. But you turn this little crank here and it'll winch itself back up. Pretty cool. And that goes on the back here. There we go. Neat. And then this piece is the missile launcher. So let's see. How does this go again? Because the missiles go on, let's see, they go on this way. So you want to have the front of this. I remember there's one way, I think it has to go this way. Because it leans back, yeah, it leans back further one direction than the other, see? So you want it to lean back so the missiles can shoot up in the air. And then, let's see, this will go on right here. I remember always you could put that on backwards and be like, oh, it's not working now. Cool. And then let's see, the rest of the missiles have to go on like so. Like so. Like so. G.I. Joe. All right, and then here's the control mechanism part. All the control stuff that goes on here. Cool, and then the glass can go on around it. Wow, this glass does not want to slide in, but it's kind of in. There it goes. Yeah, there it goes. Pretty cool. And then we can put the little spotlight thing in the corner over here. So that's actually, this is way more. I would give this guy credit because, when he was like, oh, it's not totally complete, it's like nearly complete, it's missing a couple little things, I was like thinking something near major was missing, but really it's 2 guns and the antenna that goes here is all that's missing. So, and the guns I could live without. If I get the antenna, I'm going to consider this complete. So I'll just hunt for an antenna to go right here in this little hole, and then I'll consider it complete. And the guy, that's nothing. That's nothing. To me, that's, unless that antenna is like a $500 piece. Watch, I go look it up, and it's like one of those things that's like, nobody has the antenna. It's the most lost thing, and everyone, it's like $1 million for this stupid thing, because that happens sometimes. Oh, rum's going off on something. I gotta look at this. Oh, Darth Rock's here. Hey, Darth Rock. I hope you're feeling better. I know he was a little under the weather. Salacious would like a sponge bath. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Bob Sponge Bath. Just watched USR. Great show. Yeah, USR was good yesterday too. Loved that. Love it. Love it. Always love seeing the guys on USR. John Chat. Right now, it's the actual base, the G.I. Joe headquarters, the silver one. I have the silver base, thanks to Scuba Pete. Scuba Pete was at one of those, he's got like a mall near him that has antiques and everything. And in that mall, there's a giant toy store, vintage and retro games and toys. And he was in there one day showing film or pictures or something, and they had a G.I. Joe base, the silver one from the early 80s. And I went, I need one of those, Scuba. And he bought it for me right there, I think. And so I sent him the money and sent him some money for shipping. And Scuba Pete packed it up real nice because it was a good deal. It was a really good deal. And then, so that's the largest thing that I own. This is pretty much coming in second place now. But coming soon. Now, I hope this deal works out, okay? So here's the thing. So I found a guy in one of the G.I. Joe groups who was selling, I've been looking for a Rolling Thunder, because Rolling Thunder, the missile complex, it has Trident nuclear missiles on it and all these like gun platforms and everything, and it folds down into a vehicle. It's got small vehicles that can come out of it, and it folds all down into this giant missile carrier vehicle that drives away, and then you can set up the base again and have a Trident missile launcher thing. And that thing is massive. I remember having it when we were young, and in my kid mind, it was like bigger than us. It was so huge. It was like longer than it had to be like 4 or 5 feet long. It was like crazy huge. But that's kid mind. I don't know how big it is for real. But so I found it, and these things go for $400 or $500, easily up to $1,000 if they're in the box. And I found a guy in one of those groups that was willing to sell it. And I told him my story about how I had these things as a kid. And when I moved from New York to Seattle, a couple boxes got lost. And this past year or so, I've been rebuilding my G.I. Joe collection after staring at stuff for the last 2 or 3 years going, I want that again. I want that again. I finally have started pulling the trigger, and I'm rebuilding my G.I. Joe collection. So he decided that was a good cause, so he'd sell it to me for $200. So half price, basically, of what it's normally goes for. And he's missing a yellow missile, which I already looked it up. The yellow missile for it I can get for $5. It's a common missile. It's not that hard to find. And then he said the driver for the vehicle, his leg came off, but I know how to repair them. I have repair kits here with O-rings, and there's screws and little little clip that you put them together with. So if that's broken, I can rebuild that figure. So and if I can't rebuild him, the driver himself is like a $20 figure, so I could just buy another one that's in really good shape. So I thought this $200 deal was a great deal, and it cost a bunch to ship. It's like probably a $30 item to ship. It's going to be expensive because it's so big. So it was around 230 whatever dollars that I sent him. I paid for it. Okay, it's now been 10 days since I paid for it, and he still hasn't shipped it. So I'm getting really worried that I either got scammed or he's having second thoughts because he's got good standing in this group. Like everyone's bought from him. He has 100% rating. Like no one had anything bad to say about this guy. He's been in the group for years. Everyone's bought stuff off him. So it seems like he's a trustworthy fellow. Like I don't really think I'm getting scammed. But what I really am starting to worry about is he's having second thoughts and he's still debating. Like he told me he couldn't find a box big enough to ship it in, and that's why it's delayed, because I've talked to him about it. And he keeps saying, well, I'm sorry, I just don't have a big enough box. I haven't been able to get out and get a box for it. It's just delayed. And I'm kind of, I want to believe him, but part of me now after 10 days is going, it's been 10 days. You can't find a box in 10 days. And if you're having second thoughts, which I could understand, because it's like, did I really, you might be sitting there thinking, did I really just sell a $400 or $500 item for $200? Like, why would I do that? You know what I mean? I don't know this guy. Like, he just popped on one day. He's me being the seller. I could see him saying, like, I don't know that buyer. I've never met him before. I don't know why I fell for his story, and so I'm wondering if he's having second thoughts and he just hasn't been brave enough to say anything yet. But it's like, at a certain point, you're just like, dude, return the money and let me hunt for another one, or ship the damn thing. So I don't know. It's like I'm seriously thinking of contacting the group leader and saying, listen, this guy hasn't come through. Like, and from what I'm hearing from other people, this would be the very first time he's never come through. So it's kind of like, and like hundreds of people have bought stuff off him. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, why am I the very first person to have a problem with this one person that no one else on the planet's ever had a problem with? So that's why I'm leaning towards trusting him, but I'm wondering if he's having second thoughts, like he sold it for too cheap and he doesn't want to, he's trying to figure out how to nicely, politely get back out of the deal and return the money. I don't know. But I hope the Rolling Thunder shows up. I hope that he goes through with it and he actually mails it out, and that this comes through, because that Rolling Thunder would be a gem in the collection. It would be the absolute dynamite thing to have. And I don't know where I'm going to put it. It's like, in my head, it's bigger than the Razor Crest. And that was a difficult thing. I had to clear off 2 Detolf shelves and put it on top of 2 shelves. It fit on 2 Detolfs. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm looking around like, where's this going to go when I get it? It's going to be in the middle of the floor, just sitting here when this thing shows up. But it's incredible. When you see the video on that, it'll blow your mind. ESA job description, G unit, crazy. What's this? Let's all get a sponge bath together. Oh my gosh. Everybody's doing it. Amelia will grace you with a bath. There you go. Oh, you're gonna really turn him out. Only if Helena's working this. Helena Christensen and Amelia Clark at the same time, right? Hello, Mark. Good to see you. Yeah, I know Mark had this last year. I think he had a playset of this, even up to last year. Pilly will give you a sponge bath. That's funny. Underpants Squad. Underpants Squad. Rubber gloves when handling pilly. Yeah, you got to use it when handling pilly. Guns are the most expensive part, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, the antenna. The aerial antenna here is missing. And then I'm missing 2 of the guns for the gun rack, but I'm not concerned about the guns or the gun rack. I really don't care if I never get those, but I want the antenna. So I'll hunt that antenna down, and then it'll be complete as far as I'm concerned. 2 guns in the antenna, yeah. Yeah, see, I can get it pretty reasonable. Good old scuba. The one that the troop carrier fits in. Yeah, I think that's the case. You know, the it's got the elevator in there and the other section where the window, so the Mobat tank's gun can stick out the window. You know, that whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's the G.I. Joe version. Yeah. Yeah, Michael Knight. Always have spare O-rings. Yeah, I've got a whole bag of O-rings and parts and a whole bag of stands so I can put everybody on a stand as they come in. Actually, O-rings and the stands are on my Amazon affiliate store. So I'll put a link in the description below later on, and you can go there and find all the stuff that I use for supplies. Because I finally did get approved as an Amazon affiliate. So, but all I did with my Amazon affiliate is I actually put all the equipment that I use. So my mic stand, the microphone I use is on there. All the software I use for editing, even the tripod that I use is on there, and the recorder I use when I'm out in the field, when I'm at a convention or something, I do an interview with someone at the convention. I have a handheld recorder for audio, and because I always record the audio separate from the video, because that way you can sync it back up if something's wrong with the audio. It's like a backup. You know, and plus it's easier to turn it into a podcast if you're just working on with only the audio file. So I record the video and the sound with the video, and then I record the audio separately as a second track on a little handheld recorder. So it's just as a backup. It's really cool, and it works really well. And then I've got all the stands and like variety of different stands for figures. So there's Star Wars, G.I. Joe, He-Man, all kinds of stuff. And then all the rubber bands and equipment that you would need to fix figures for He-Man, G.I. Joe, all the different figures and stuff. It's all up there. And it works really well. My dad bought some stuff just to try it out and make sure it worked. So it was cool. I paid for an Action Force last year, but still haven't gotten. Wow. Yeah. See? Yeah, it was PayPal, so I can do that if he never ships it. I want to give him more time. I'm not gonna bash the guy right now. Like I said, it does sound a little odd while it's waiting this long. I give him 14 days, then go to see what I mean? Like what's a reasonable amount of time? Hey Chris, how you doing? She's Good morning, Jonathan Redmond. Well done, John. Salacious is also an Amazon affiliate now. Yeah, it's fun to find interesting things to put up on there that you think people could use, and it helps out the channel a little bit. I guess. I don't know. We'll see. What I actually find now is it's a convenient way for me to find all the stuff I need when I need to resupply and get more stuff. So it's like everything I use is listed in one spot. So it's actually more handy just for myself as like a grouping of what I use than it is I don't care if anyone actually buys anything off it. It's not my concern. It's just a neat way to sort of have everything consolidated. And if people just want to browse through the stuff because I'm always interested, like, in what other people use. Like, I like Joey's Padawan Collector has an affiliate link for his Amazon store. And it was interesting looking through and seeing the equipment that he used, because he did the same thing. He put all the equipment that he uses for his videos on that affiliate store. So it's a really good way to run down what someone is using and compare those things to what you're using and be like, oh, is that microphone actually better than the one I'm using? Should I switch to that one? Or, you know, it's that kind of stuff where I think it's pretty cool. But not that I'm going to switch my microphone. This thing cost me way too much. Actually, it cost my dad too much. He bought it for Christmas one year, and it's a really good microphone. I remember when I picked it up, the guy at the shop was like, "What radio station do you work for?" And I was like, "Oh no, this is for a podcast and YouTube." And he goes, "This is way overboard for that stuff." He goes, "This is like professional radio quality, not for podcasting and stuff." And I was like, "I don't care. I'm picking it up." So he thought I was crazy for using this microphone for podcasting and YouTube. Overboard, I guess. But like I said, my dad bought it for me, so it's a gift. You know, the guy could be having some personal issues. We all know how that goes. As you lost bits in the move, you could pick one figure and vehicle you want. What would it be? At this point, it's the Rattler. What I really want, again, is the Rattler, because I had the Rattler and the Conquest, and I've picked up the Rattler now. I had this base, and now I have this base. Hopefully the Rolling Thunder's coming, so that's the other big item. So the last really big item that I had as a kid that I'd want to have again is the Rattler. And then everything else is smaller items. And I do kind of want to get the Raven, the black stealth looking bomber sort of fighter that the Cobra had. I think it's called the Raven, and it had that little shuttle pod that went on the top. It was like a little shuttle pod that went on the top of it. I remember the commercial, "There's no saving from the Cobra Raven." You know, it's like they had this crazy like heavy metal like commercial, and it was like awesome. And so I guess the next two big things I want to get is because my brother had the Cobra Raven, and I kind of want to get the items my brother had as well, because it's sort of like we played with them together and we had them all together as a thing, you know. So even though the Raven was his, I played with it a lot. So I wouldn't mind having. So it's the Cobra Jets now. Cobra Rattler and the Cobra Raven are what I'm going for next. And that's what I really, really want. Yeah. Yeah, it would be a Rattler. Yeah. I lost all my Star Wars when I moved to Utah. Yeah, it's like, it's crazy how you lose this stuff in a move, you know. I miss my Python Patrol Conquest. Yeah, see, there's variations on these. Like for the the variation set that I want to get is Tiger Force. I want the Tiger Force Snowcat, which I think was called the Tiger Cat. I want the Tiger Force Rattler, which, what was that called? Was that just called the Rat? R-A-T? I don't remember. And then there's a Tiger Force. Isn't there a Tiger Force of the Dragonfly, right? So I want that one. And there's a Tiger Force boat, like the water moccasin, but I think it's just the Tiger Force water moccasin. The water rat or something, water tiger. I don't know. You know, yeah. But yeah, so the subset that I want to get is the Tiger Force subset. I think that'd be really cool. I just love the design of the yellow and black stripes with the yellow and white, and it has the black stripes and a little bit of red in there. I think that's really cool. And I don't have any Tiger Force stuff, but right now, but I wouldn't mind getting. There was the four-wheeler, the Ferret. That had a Tiger Force version. Actually, and speaking of the Ferret, I want to get that four-wheeler because I had the four-wheeler, the Ferret, as for Cobra as a kid, And I used to play with that all the time. I mean, that was like one of my go-to vehicles. And I don't have a ferret right now, and I got to get that. So that's high on the list. The like we said earlier, the Skyhawk. People usually landed the Skyhawk on this. That was very common when we were kids to put the Skyhawk. I need to get a Skyhawk. I had that as a kid, loved it. So yeah, it's like Skyhawk, ferret, the Cobra Claw, the white little Cobra thing that they used to fly around with. It was like one figure could attach to it. Like those are some of the next items I got to get because I have really good, strong memories of playing with the Cobra Claw, the Skyhawk VTOL item, the Cobra Ferret, and like I said, the Rattler and the Raven. Like those are high on the list for the next things to track down. And surprisingly, like when I'm looking at prices on eBay and Mercari and stuff, that ferret can easily go for $50-$60, and it's a small vehicle. Like I don't get why it's so expensive. It's like, you know, it's I don't know. Sometimes things throw you for a loop, like certain characters or certain vehicles are just really expensive compared to other stuff, and yeah. Tiger cat, tiger rat, tiger paw, tiger shark. Okay. The Skyhawk and the claw got a lot of use. Yeah, G-Force. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Good to see you, Vintage Toy Russ. Always a pleasure to see Dave. I love watching his stuff on his channel. 86 Raven is badass, especially the mini ship on top. Yeah. My favorite as a kid was the Cobra Eel. Yeah, I love the eels. I totally love the eels. I have a couple of eels, but they're not in great shape, and none of them have any of their accessories. Another favorite of mine was the Crimson Guard. And I just recently got 2 Crimson Guard, but no guns. They both came with backpacks, but I didn't get any guns. So I've got to get some guns for those guys. And I love the Vipers, of course. These guys are cool. He's got his correct gun, but it should be gray. Scuba sent me a gun, couple extra weapons when he sent me. Or no, that wasn't. Was that Scuba? Yeah, no, that was Scuba. Yeah, Scuba sent me a Cobalt Guard from Black Major with this gun, and he sent this gun that I'm using for him until I find the gray version, which is what he's supposed to have. And then, who was it? Collecting Star Wars. Steve-O sent me Bazooka, which I've been wanting for a long time. And this just blew me away. I love Bazooka. He was one of my favorites. Bazooka saw a sea serpent. And he was someone I really wanted because I wanted to put him with Quick Kick and Alpine. Alpine's back here. So the gang could be together because those 3 hung out in the show together. They always had stuff going on. They were up to no good. They had antics. Barbecues here. We got both versions of Lifeline. That's the carded version, and this is the later mail-away version. His legs are different. That's what the difference is. Let's see, is anybody else back here? Oh yeah, who else is back here? Oh, we got Outback. He was cool. I always liked Outback. There's one more guy back there. Let's get him out. Oh, it's Jinx. I like Jinx. Jinx is a cool character. Oh, we got Mutt and Junkyard here. Where's Mutt and Junkyard going to go? They can stand here at the edge. Jinx can go in the weapon area here, being like, I'm going to help with the weapons. And then Law and Order. Again, a cool set. Great bunch of figures there. They're populating the place. And I just the other day got Got Raptor with his Falcon. This is really cool. I don't know how this wings are supposed to go, so I just put them around his hands like that. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but it didn't want to move if you put it any other way, so I just kind of did that. I don't know how you're supposed to clip those on his arms, but that seemed to work, and then you could still put the bird on his hand, and he's just going to stay in that position because I don't want to rip him or risk ruining this, but yeah. And I finally got the driver for my snow Cobra Wolf, right? The Cobra Wolf. And this is the Ice Viper driver. I didn't have the driver for a long time, but I finally got him. And we got another one of these guys. Someone just sent me him yesterday. I got the note written down. I'm not actually familiar with him. If you're watching, thank you. But he's not one of the regulars in our chat. It was someone else. And I got the note out there in the living room because I just opened this last night. And I should have got that note and did a thank you right here. But I don't know. I'm going to have to get going. My dad's awake and we're going to have breakfast. And then I heard him just moving around out there. And we're going to have breakfast and then get ready to go up and see my brother. So I'm going to have to get going soon. So I will get that note and thank him in the next video. So look for that. But it's the 4th Moto Viper I have. I've got 2 of them in the stun over here. And yeah, I've got 2 of them in the stun here, driving that with that green Viper guy in the back. And then I got another one in my Cobra section. So now I've got 4 Motor Vipers. That's pretty cool. So one thing I want to bring up before I go here, Left Coast Graphics has done, he's done it again. And I'm going to turn this light off so I'm not as glared. But if you didn't see in one of the other videos, there is a video up talking about the package that Left Coast Graphics sent me. And we have these, he sent me extra Yoda pin with the card back. He punched it for us, but I'm keeping it as original how it comes. So it comes like this, where you get Yoda and you get the bag or the card back in the thing. Now, after this airs, I will go in and edit the description and put a link to the video that you've got to do hashtag Yoda on. It's the one that where you'll see a thing where it says Left Coast Graphics and I'm doing a mail call. If you go on that video and do hashtag Yoda on that video, next week and like probably a week from today, I'm going to do a drawing out of all those hashtag Yodas and send this pin to you guys as whoever wins it as a courtesy from Left Coast Graphics. So yeah, that's going to be cool. And there's a chance we might throw in a sticker also. I don't know. We haven't decided yet, but we might throw in a sticker also. But yeah, so we're doing that giveaway. So if you want to get in on it, go over to the Left Coast Graphics video on my channel and put in hashtag Yoda in the comments. I have a tiger, cat, paw, shark, the rat, and fly are hard to get in the UK. Tiger, rat would be a must. Yeah, exactly. And subscribed recently. Lobot subscribed. Cool. Yeah, Dave's a good guy. He's got really good stuff, Lobot. You'll enjoy his collection. Oh, yeah, Sergeant Slaughter in the house. Always love it when Slaughterhouse shows up on a G.I. Joe video. I got all my Sergeant Slaughters in the other room. I love them. Yes. Bazooka's a great figure. Looks so American to us Brits. Do you have Hardball? No, I don't have Hardball. I got to get that guy. I got to get him. Sergeant Slaughter. Hey, Sarge. My first figure was airtight and a snow serpent. I've got 3 or 4 snow serpents, but again, just like my eels, I don't have any of their equipment. So I've got to get an eel complete and in good condition. I got to get a snow serpent complete and in good condition, because the ones I have, again, like with my eels and my snow serpents, I don't think any of them are in good shape. So I got to get a really nice one with all the equipment. The bird still clips on, often broken. Yeah, it is often broken. It was a tough one to find complete. Yeah, without a broken bird. Speaking of, there should be another guy. Where's Shipwreck? Here's Shipwreck. Because I just recently got Polly for Shipwreck. So I've had this Shipwreck for a while, but I just recently got a Polly for him. So Shipwreck's got to go up there too. We got to saw an arm off Shipwreck. Oh no. And you're like, no, it's for the Cobra Bat. Remember, Do you remember that episode? There was an episode where at the end, the Cobra Bat's hand is still attached to Shipwreck's leg. And all the guys are running to go help him. And they go, we have to sew an arm off Shipwreck. And Lady J and them are like, oh no, he's like hurt. And then you see it's the Cobra Bat's arm that he's got to saw off. Yeah, so. Yeah, Dreadnoks are good. I think I have John Boldry. The great John Boldry helped me out by completing my monkey wrench for me. And I think I need to get Zarana, Zartan's sister. And then Road Hog. What is this? Nagahide, and there's Road Pig or someone like that. Road Hog or Road Pig. Like, I need to get those too. Nagahide I want to get because it comes with a little boar animal, and I've been trying to get all the figures that come with animals. I need to get Dusty and Sandstorm. Sandstorm's an animal that comes with Dusty, and that version of Dusty, I need that one. So I'm trying to get all the ones that came with the animals because I think they're really cool. Left Coast, tinfoil hat, man. Master Yoda, great looking pin. Send me the video of your vintage fabulous. Who could say no to a sticker? Yeah. In fact, I want your vintage. I'll have to do that. I'm about 22 now. Cool. I'm going to send a couple in your package, mate. John Lab Pulse is the best. I know he is. He is great. All right. I'm at the end of the chat. We've done the battle platform. It's all set up. And I'm going to go catch up with my dad, get breakfast, and then we're going to go up and see my brother. So good day to you all. Thank you for joining me while we built this platform. I will be looking to get that antenna to make this complete. Let's all hope and pray to the toy gods that the Rolling Thunder actually shows up and I don't have to go through any kind of situation to get that thing. And we'll be doing a video later on with the Rolling Thunder. And speaking of Sergeant Slaughter, I've got to get I've got his Renegades. I've got Sergeant Slaughter and the Renegades. I've got the Triple T tank. The next thing is the Sergeant Slaughter Warthog. I got to get that Warthog and and then we'll go for the Marauders because I got the Renegades. Then we'll need to get the Marauders because the entire crew for Sergeant Slaughter was awesome. By the way, it's an incredible set of figures to get all the Renegades, all the Marauders, and then get all those vehicles and stuff because those were some of the best kick-ass vehicles for G.I. Joe. The Marauder team. Awesome. Thanks for the late night stream. Thank you for joining us, usual Mike. Thanks for joining me, Vintage Toy Rest Dave, Lobot, Mark, Blue Harvest, G-Force, Sergeant Slaughter, of course. Thanks a lot. G-Force was in here. Roland was in here. Rolando, Tez, Fabulous Disaster. Who am I missing? I said Lobot. We said Fabulous. Rolando. Kirk, yeah, Kirk was in here. Cool to see Kirk. Lobot, Jonathan Redmond, Michael Reed stopped in. Salacious Rum was here. Yeah, we had a lot of great people on today. This is cool. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get out of here, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Yeah. Slaughter. I love it. I love it. All right, see you guys later. Bye-bye.